All right, all right. Ooh. Welcome back to day 3 of partnering with content creators to scale to 10,000 a month. So for the last 2 days, me and my partner have just been sending cold DMs and emails, and then anyone that doesn't respond to the cold DMs, which is 99% of people, we just go ahead up and follow up on their content. And every time they post a reel or a normal post or a story, we just go ahead and interact with it. And also this way, you're getting to know the influencers' content on a different scale, on a more personal scale. If you're watching what they're posting every single day, you just learn a little bit about them and their purpose, their mission. Um, so it's definitely just great to get to do a little bit of market research aside from the actual trying to get in contact with them part of it. However, that is the main reason is we're trying to get in contact with the influencers so that we can actually work with them. So we just got to keep showing up, lots of interactions with them, because 99% of the time they're not going to respond to your first reach out. If they do, that's great, but normally not. So I wanted to just go ahead and hop on here and show a little bit about how I'm going about conversating with them and finding out a little bit more about what they're doing and seeing if they're a right fit for the program. So let's go ahead and go to Instagram. Okay. So some of these guys I've been talking to a bit here and there. Um, see, hit him with a message, reply to the story. And then, he actually responded. Um, looks like he he had liked our story post and then we responded with a message. So that opens it up to where we can send more than one message aside from story replies. Because normally you can only send one message. It depends what their settings are, but a lot of times you can only send one message until they reply back and open the conversation up. Unfortunately, I don't have time to mentor. This is a Frenchie breeder. So it's high ticket. That's part of the reason that we liked him. And also just he's small. And I actually played around with the idea of breeding dogs for a bit. So it's kind of up my alley of expertise and what I already know. So I said, given the right circumstances and compensation, would you see yourself coaching breeders to reach where you are in the future and to also achieve the online presence you have as well? Possibly. Great man, to be honest, I have two Frenchie pups of my own. I do, and I'm gonna pop up a couple pictures right here in case y'all haven't seen them before. Um, and I would be doing you a disservice, which I honestly would if I wasn't reaching out to them. Um, about this proposition regarding an online coaching program that wouldn't take time away because that's what we're trying to do is we're trying to give the influencers more time to do whatever they love doing. Normally it's creating content and spending time with friends and family. Whatever it is, if they have any other hobbies too, dirt biking or playing pickleball or anything like that. We're trying to free up, their time to do other things by creating a passive income that we're going to create and manage. So we're giving them the full package so that they can live their life to the fullest. Let's see. Oh, I need to move this. Wouldn't take away from your ability to focus on your content and pups. Is that something you'd be open to hearing more about? And 99% of the time, they're going to say yes. As you can see, he didn't respond. That's completely fine. And by the way, to give perspective on how many influencers reply, we've probably sent 200 emails and maybe more than 200, probably more, probably like 300 DMs, probably followed up in the comments on, probably commented and liked the post and stuff, probably 100 times. So we're really just persistent and trying to help them, because you have to be, because a lot of them are just not, you know, open to the idea of, just. And you have to be because a lot of them are not just going to respond to you because who are you? What value are you providing them, right? Most people aren't providing any value to them, so they're just not obligated to respond to them. So this guy right here, it's a home buyer. He's a wholesaler. Um, as you can see, he doesn't have great interactions. His big red flag. However, at the beginning, we're just really trying to help anybody scale. And this is a perfect industry. This is a perfect example of a great industry, um, for someone to coach other people in because it's high ticket and um, it's high ticket and it's relatable to a lot of people. A lot of people are interested in real estate. There's a large market out there. Peter Cram, let's go through this message. Yo, you have one of the best online presences of any breeder I've come across, and I was curious, and this is so factual. Um, Man, his video quality, amazing, amazing, bro. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this dude's content. I would love to work with him, and he has great interactions. You can tell he really does care about his dogs a lot. But yeah, his interactions are really good. Um, yeah, so he's definitely got a great interactions for his followers, which makes sense because he's putting a ton of time and effort into not only his dogs, and his kennel, but his actual content creation. Um, do, 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 do. Okay. So let's see how this conversation went. If you offer coaching for newer breeders to scale to similar places yourself. Hey, Tyler, thank you so much for your kind comment. I actually did start to work on a coaching program for breeders last year, but I never launched it. I do more one-on-one coaching now. What held you back from launching? We're just trying to figure out a little bit more about, what they're trying to do and why are they not doing what they want to do, right? So I had too many things going on in my life and I couldn't dedicate time to it. So now I just do one-on-ones for anyone who needs it. I have to say, man, your production quality is definitely second to none. I have never seen a Frenchie breeder with this great quality content. So, I can imagine it takes a lot of time away from your ability to coach newer breeders. This is so factual, man. It is very time consuming to create content, especially at the quality level that he's putting out content. How much do you charge for one-on-one coaching and what does your program look like? Just trying to get more information on, what he's offering and, also why he's offering it, how long he's been offering it, how many clients he has, just trying to get more information about him and what he's got going on and if it would be a good fit for us to work together. So I'd still love to hear from you, man. Just a quick little follow-up text. Sorry, it was busy Monday. I charged 1,500 for the 8 weeks. I helped you get prepped for your whelping area, what stuff you'll need versus not, how to get home safely, what to look out for, feeding, weighing, supplements, how to wean them on and off mom. I'll be available. I charge 1,500 for the 8 weeks. I help you get prepped with whelping, what you need to do, what you don't need, how to get them home safe, what to look for, feeding, weighing, supplements, wean them off the mom. I'll be available, text, video call. So how long have you been coaching newer breeds? This is a pretty good structure, honestly. But I think he could be going longer than 8 weeks. I think he could be getting more out of it. But I think the overall pricing is pretty decent for sure. Um, Frenchie breeders are not able to do what they do if they don't have money. So it only makes sense to sell high ticket value packages to Frenchie breeders because they have money, and ultimately what you're providing to them is going to save them even more money in the long run. So it's just a big game. Whenever you're investing in not only your dogs, but also the right coaching, you're just going to get even more money out of it. And it's a big investment and it also has a big return, which is exactly why he's able to price this at such a value. Um, versus like a sewing class, you can't charge 1,500, you can't charge $750 a month. So how long have you been coaching newer breeders? I've been breeding since 2019, and I've only been offering for just over a year. So he has not been doing coaching very long. He's still pretty new to it. So he's still figuring out what he likes doing, what he doesn't like doing. Okay, it sounds like you have a very extensive program. May I ask if you have how many clients you have currently in your mentorship program? It's not something I promote. I just do it as it comes. I've helped four other breeders get started, so actively, I'm not working with anyone. So this is something that I do like hearing because, there's obviously room for improvement. So I said, here, I hear you, man. I can tell you focus on your pups and content, which he obviously does. You can tell he loves doing that. I know you mentioned you couldn't dedicate enough time to coaching newer breeders a year ago. Is that something you'd see as a part of your long-term vision for your brand's future? I'm not sure. I just don't think it's scalable as much as I would want it to be. Now, this is a pretty great answer. Honestly, that's what I want to hear because that's my job is to scale it. So this is where I would come in. It sounds like it's something he wanted to do. He was trying to do it and he just didn't know the right way to go about it in order to scale. So I'm definitely excited to hop in here and see what I can do for him. Okay, so simple response. I totally understand, man. If there were a scalable solution that didn't take time away from you focusing on your pups and your content, would you be open to hearing more about it? Because what we're trying to do is get a call with him so we can actually, find a little bit more about the direction he wants to take everything and see if it's the right fit for him and give him a little bit of a better understanding of, what I can do for him. So we'll send that, see what he says. On to the next one. Um, okay. I do offer personal training. How can I help you? Could you tell me more about your program? What is it that you are looking for so I can help you with? I'm honestly looking to get to know you and the specifics of what you are offering a bit more. We're trying to get to know what he's about, what he's got going on. I'd still love to hear from you. You get the chance. Absolutely would love to hear from him. Okay, so I'm gonna send that. Boom. Let me make sure that we have notifications on. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm dumb. I don't know how to do it on the computer. Oops, I don't know how to turn on notifications for Instagram posts on the computer, but I'll do that on my phone in a bit. I should probably know that. Okay, so boom. All right, this guy right here. On to the next. Thank you. Yes, I can help only if I have time. Very busy schedule. They all do. They're all busy. I mean, content creators have so much going on. They don't need someone coming in and wasting their time. What they need is for someone to come in and provide them with more time and more money, and the ability to do what they need to do. So this next guy right here, another Frenchie breeder. Thank you. Yes, I can only help if I have time. Very busy schedule, which you'll find they all do. Influencers have a lot going on in a lot of different directions of their life, especially if they have a 9 to 5 job on top of it. Content creation's not easy. And, as you can see, he has a really good following here. His pups have great structure. I mean, we got Isabella's with tan points, looking yoked. Great interactions. Great, great, great engagement. This guy has a lot of potential. Back here to our messages. Okay, here we go. But we'll try to make a video about it. So he said he'll make a video about coaching, right? So is there a price point you have set for newer breeders looking to be coached by a more experienced one with an online presence as yourself? Honestly, never thought about it. Also a good answer because it's like, bro, you're leaving a lot on the table, and I want to help him take advantage of that. So, given the right circumstances and compensation, would you see yourself coaching breeders to reach where you're at in the future and also achieve the online presence you have as well? Yes, very possible. We love an open-minded guy. Great. I have two Frenchie pups of my own, and I couldn't help but notice the audience you built with your bloodline. I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't reach out with a proposition regarding an online coaching program that wouldn't take away time from your ability to focus on your content and your pups. Are the details of that process of me creating and fully managing a coaching program bringing you passive income, significantly changing the lives of aspiring breeders, and freeing up more time to focus on what you love, something you would be interested in hearing. You would not pay me a dime. Like that. I'm very busy, but I'm willing to listen. So I sent too long of a message. After I sent this, I was like, gosh dang, he's never going to respond. I just sent him a whole book. But he did respond. He's willing to listen. So off this message, we're gonna go ahead and okay. I completely understand you are busy. To quicken the process, you be open to a quick 15-minute call sometime this week. Ah, gotta throw the hyphen in there. Okay, bet. Cool. Um, the purpose of this call would be to get a better understanding of where you would like to take your brands and what and how you may want to structure a coaching program. I will say would. Why not? Okay. Would want to structure a coaching program. The purpose of this call would be to get a better understanding of where you would like to take your brand and how you would want to structure a potential coaching program. Cool. So we'll see what he says. All right. I'd still love to hear about any potential plans regarding a community for your audience. Nope. We're gonna word it even better than that. You ready? I'd still love to hear about any potential plans regarding transitioning your audience into a community to allow you to connect with them on a more personal level. All right. So I'd still love to hear about any potential plans regarding transitioning your audience into a community to allow you to connect with them on a more personal level. Let me know, Nico. Okay, here we go. Next guy. Yo, I just opened a few spots for my one-on-one coaching program. Is that something you're interested in? Oh, one comment. Okay, he's got some comments. Couple comments. I mean, yes, potential. Okay, there we go. Comment ready, and I'll send it over. Okay, so he's familiar with ManyChat, which so he's already a step ahead here. Um, let's see these wins. Oh, Jesus Christ. Huh. Is that Discord? He already has a Discord, so I think he's fine. I don't think we're gonna, I mean, we could absolutely create and manage a community for him, but it looks like that's what he's doing here. So good luck to him. We're not gonna waste his time. At this point in the video, my camera shut off and my screen shut off. I didn't realize it. I just kept going, so we lost like 10 minutes there at the end. I hope y'all took some notes though, because there was a lot of value in there. Definitely check in for tomorrow. We're going to be posting every single day on this series, and there's going to be great value every single day. Tomorrow's going to be our first coaching call, so y'all are definitely not going to want to miss that one.